Hey guys, Kukiran here, and my god was this week's episode of Oregairu amazing! It really became Waifu Wars, oh my god. So much happened, so much happened. They went on a date, basically, and like each one of the girls got their little moment. It was awesome. Really awesome. Throwing this spoiler flag up right away to get straight into it. Okay, first thing I'm going to talk about is everyone but me's favourite girl, Iroha, who really got shot down hard. Right at the end, that was really sad. Like, it had the perfect atmosphere, the fireworks going off. You knew there was going to be some sort of romance and maybe a kiss or a confession, and all of a sudden you just see Iroha and Ayama off by themselves. And clearly Tobei had been asked to like keep everyone else away from them. Which was really sweet of Tobei since he was into Iroha. But she got turned down so hard. Oh my god. I don't even know what he said to her, but it was just like a single word. I think it was literally gomen. Like just no. Not happening. Sorry. Bye. She went running away crying like a bitch. And I gotta feel bad for her. Like I am taking the piss, quite frankly. But I do feel bad for her. She is quite a good character. She's been nice throughout this whole thing, been helping people. She hasn't been too much of a pain to Hiki, whereas most people have been. So I do feel bad for her. But at the same time, I like Hayama. And I like him being cold like that. I'm really sad that like they didn't have a moment right after where Hiki actually went up to Hayama and was like, what's up? And got to see Hayama doing his weird little, oh, I'm not as good as you think I am kind of moment again, because that would have been so much fun. Because I'm sure that's what he would have been like right after that, when he just had to turn a girl down and he did it so coldly. So, bit of a missed opportunity, but hopefully something like that will come up in the next episode. Like they'll ask Hayama what happened and he'll get his chance to just do that darkness thing and be like, I'm not as good as you think I am. I just turned her down. I didn't care kind of moment. That would be awesome. So moving on to everyone except mine's second favourite. Actually, no, she is my second favourite girl too. But she's some people's favourite girl. She still isn't mine. Yukinon! And she had some great moments in this episode. She let on some of her girlish side. Like, how much she loved Pan. For some reason. Like, I'm guessing this whole place that they were going to was a rip-off of Disneyland. Because they even had, like, Space Mountain. Except I think they called it Space Galaxy Mountain or something weird like that. But yeah. So she basically loves Mickey Mouse. And she's got a year-long pass to this land. Destinyland. Yes, Destinyland. So she has a year pass to Destinyland because she just loves this character so much. And at the same time, she has some horrible memories associated with it. Like when her and her big sister used to go to Destinyland. Her big sister tortured her. She like took her hands off the handlebars while they were going on roller coasters. She'd ruin her time any way she could and laugh at her while it was going on. So the fact that Yukinon still likes this place just shows how much she used to like it. And how much those good memories that she has buried in her past managed to outweigh the horrible ones that her sister put her through. And it's clearly because of her sister that she has the trauma of riding roller coasters. And she had that sweet little scene with Hiki where she like grabbed his arm and said, someday will you help me, kind of thing. And it was like, she was being really open with Hiki and kind of saying, I love you kind of thing. Like, I like you. Can you help me as well? I'm not always as strong as I appear to be. That was the kind of thing she was trying to say. And it's just too bad that it happened in such an inopportune time. Because like Hiki was really shocked by that. Really shocked into silence as they went down on that ride. And he didn't even pay attention to the ride. Like they were falling through the air and his eyes were just focused on her the whole time. He didn't even notice they were on the roller coaster anymore. So I mean, that really got to him. It really got to me. I did not expect Yukinon to be that bold. It was damn good. As I said, if she could be like that more often, if it hadn't been at such a weird time that it was just on the roller coaster, oh, then it would have been really good. But she's just too quiet and shy to actually get a point across most of the time. And it's one thing, like, Hiki would really have to help her kind of thing. She's the White Knight's kind of perfect girl where you have to protect her and save her from herself. And it's just something that Hiki may be able to do, or Hayama may be able to do. But not many other people would be able to do that kind of thing. And so she's now chosen Hiki to help her with that, but Hiki should be with Yui. God damn it. So yeah, Yui's moments. Incredible again, just constantly keeping the party going, taking pictures, making everyone happy. She invited all the extra friends along, which was kind of a dick move. Like, it would have been fine with the 5 of them, but then at the same time, things would have gotten a little bit awkward. Like, without Mira there, Hayato would have been constantly surrounded by Iroha, and that would have made him kick off quite a bit sooner, and there would have been a lot more awkwardness there. Mira was doing her best to stay with Hayato, but also to look after Iroha. Like, when she was feeling sick and stuff, Mira was there to take care of her, and that's really sweet of Mira. It shows what kind of character she is. And Tobei is completely different now. Like, when Hiki showed up and all the rest of them were like, oh, Hiki's here, and they were saying his name wrong and stuff, Tobei still got it wrong, but he was like, oh, that's funny. And he was being really friendly with Hiki, and I like that. Like, he really is thankful to Hiki for everything that he did. And I think it's really cool that he's now such a nice guy. And Hayato's still saving his ass from all the awkwardness with Ebina. It's awesome. I got distracted. I was supposed to be talking about my girl, Yui, who was amazing again. As I said, she kept everything going, she kept everything happy, and that scene where she was playing with the little hand puppet and messing with Hiki with it was so cute. And then it got a little bit awkward, but she wasn't fazed by it at all. She blushed for a little bit, and then she went straight on to talking about something else and got straight over it. It was awesome. Yui really is amazing. I can't say it enough. And they continued their whole thing of, like, Yui being around in the sunset and the red warm colours, and Yukinon only getting the dark colours, and that's great as usual. I really like that they're keeping that up. It's really cool to me. So, yeah. Awesome. Loved it. Loved the whole episode. I loved how cute it was. Like, the waifu wars really did start in this one. Because Yui had her incredible moment with Hiki. And then right after, Yukinon had her first proper strong moment with Hiki. It was awesome. And then Iroha got shot down, which was quite sad, but I really didn't feel sad for her. Just kind of mean, but oh well. And I mean, there was so much right at the beginning, which was awesome as well. Like, Hiratsuka Sensei, again, being so happy with Hiki that he was able to, like, get the group back together. And her really sad moment when she joked about how they've given her the pair of tickets twice. And each time they've been like, oh, you can go twice by yourself if you don't have someone else to go with. It was like she was dying inside while she was saying that. And Hiki was like, oh God, somebody please take her. Please, someone take her. Like, he was feeling so bad for her. She's such a nice person, but she's had such bad luck when it comes to love. And really, with the similarities in how they look, I pretty much see Yukinon going the same way if she doesn't end up being saved by Hiki. Because, like, with her attitude, she wouldn't even care much about relationships, but she would go on to be 40 years old and still have never had a boyfriend. Because she is just so emotionally damaged by everything Haruno did to her, and just in general the bullying she got when she came back from being overseas. Oh, it's kind of sad for her. So I can see why people like Yukinon, but at the same time, Yui is just so incredibly good throughout. In general, Yui wins the waifu wars for me. Everyone else can jump in that comment section and tell me who you think wins the waifu wars, even if it's Iroha. Like, I was really shocked that she confessed to Hayama instead of Hiki. I really thought a big confession was coming between her and Hiki. And clearly not. I don't know what's going to happen now. Is Hiroha going to still be able to be the student council president? Or is everything going to go wrong from there? Is she just basically going to give up on it and be like, oh, if I'll never get to be with my senpai, why should I give a damn? Kind of thing. In which case, Yukinon could take over. but that would ruin Iroha's character for everyone. So hopefully instead she bounces back and she takes student council much more seriously, stops using it as an excuse to chat up Hayama, and starts doing a lot more work. That would be awesome. One final scene I want to draw attention to right at the beginning again. When Komachi did her impression of Hiki, it was so funny. Like, she just properly said, if somebody has to pretend to be someone else, then blah, 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 blah. She did, like, the squinty eyes and turned to the side and had her arms up at her sides like Hiki always does. It was just so funny. And his response to it, like, who's that meant to be? What are you doing? Kind of thing. It's like, isn't it obvious? It's Oni-chan. They are such a cute little sibling family. It's awesome. So, like, everything in this show just balances so well. The family life, the romance, everything. So, incredible episode. I'll give this one a 9 out of 10. Probably would have turned into a 10 out of 10 if we got to see Hayama do his darkness at the end as well. But, I mean, with all those cute scenes between the main three, the cute little thing where Tobe tried to get away from Evina's being nice to Hiki and thanking him again for everything that he did to keep them together. Mira being the cute little mommy she is and looking after Iroha even though Iroha's trying to steal her man. Everything in this episode was awesome. I can't say it any other way. Every week this show manages to do it. No time is wasted. It's incredible. So yeah, 9 out of 10. Awesome episode. Can't wait to see what happens next time, especially when it comes to Iroha and how Hiki handles the whole thing. Like, Hiki's not used to seeing that kind of stuff. It's going to be weird for him trying to deal with the whole thing that Iroha's now going to be quite depressed. He won't know how to deal with that very well. So that should be interesting. So, thanks for listening, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Definitely comment to let me know what you thought of the episode in general. Everything about it and who you're voting for in the waifu war. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Just because the other channel may get lost now that I'm fighting the copyright claim. But also, if you found this channel first, subscribe to my main channel, Kukulin, where I do most of my anime reviews, and I just can't do this series because TBS really hates me for some reason. So yeah, thanks for listening, and I will see you guys next time.